Welcome to Carol and Gary's See America Tour.
Hello again, everyone. We were sitting in Beckley, West Virginia, with 44 days before snowbirding begins in Coden, Alabama on December 1st. With no camping reservations and no real plans, we decided to use the time to complete a project that is needed to be done for several years. But this is a big project. We don't have the material, the tools, or the expertise to complete the project on our own. But I'm not going to say what the project is yet. We talked to a camper while in Elkhart, Indiana, getting our large slider repaired in August. He recommended a place in League City, Texas, that he said did an excellent job on his motorhome. But League City is approximately 1,200 miles away. That's roughly a 3-day drive. Carol looked at the map and suggested that we drive through Nashville, Tennessee while heading southwest. You may remember that we were quarantined in Nashville, Tennessee for 5 weeks in April and May and didn't get to see anything in downtown Nashville. So we drove 432 miles from Beckley, West Virginia to Nashville, Tennessee on October 18th. We passed through the state of Virginia on the way to Nashville, but if you've been following us for a while, you know that driving through a state is not enough to say that we visited the state. We have to be in the state for at least 1 week to check it off. We arrived in Nashville at approximately 3 p.m. on October 18th. This had been a very hilly 8-hour drive, so I was glad that we had planned an extra day to rest up in Nashville before continuing on. On October 20th, we left Nashville for Little Rock, Arkansas. This would be a 350-mile trip. We had just gotten onto Interstate 65, headed south, coming up onto what would be our turn onto Interstate 40 West when we saw this. I muted Carol's scream. Like me, she drinks way too much coffee. But after this incident, it was smooth sailing to Little Rock, Arkansas. We arrived at approximately 4 p.m. It is approximately 475 miles from Little Rock, Arkansas to League City, Texas, so we left Little Rock at 7 a.m. on October 21st. League City is approximately 30 miles east of Houston. So after a 4-day, 1,200-mile drive, why are we in League City, Texas? Approximately a year after we bought the motorhome, we noticed that the furniture was beginning to peel. Here is one side of our dinette seat. See how bad it's peeling? Here is the matching dinette seat. The dinette seats are the worst because that's where we normally sit. But the couch is also showing wear, and so are the driver's and passenger seat up front. Several campers that we have talked to said that they have replaced their furniture, but started noticing the same peeling problem on their replacement furniture as the original furniture after a couple of years. We have been planning to get our seats recovered, but with our travel schedule and now the coronavirus, it's been difficult finding someone who is open for business and qualified to handle this large project. Then, as I said, we met a couple in Elkhart, Indiana. While talking to this other couple, Carol mentioned our peeling furniture problem. The other couple said that they had experienced peeling problem too, but found a company in League City, Texas, who recovered their furniture approximately 3 years earlier, and that they were very happy with the results. I called 5-Star Upholstery in League City on Tuesday, October 13th, while we were still in Beckley, West Virginia. Mike, the owner, said that if I would put down a 50% deposit to cover the cost of the materials, it should take 2 weeks for the material to arrive, but that the coronavirus had extended recent delivery times. So I put down a deposit on a new vinyl on October 13th. Mike said that after he received the material, we could discuss the installation schedule. It would take approximately 2 weeks to remove, reupholster, and then reinstall the furniture. So when we arrived in League City, I booked a campsite for 30 days, allowing 2 weeks for the delivery of the vinyl, and then another 2 weeks for the removal, reupholstery, and reinstallation of our furniture. This 30 days gave us an 11-day cushion to ensure that we arrived in Mobile, Alabama by December 1st. After waiting for 20 days in League City, Mike called me on Friday, November 6th and said that our vinyl had arrived and that we could bring our motorhome to his shop on Wednesday, November 11th to have the furniture removed. He asked me to arrive at approximately 9:30 to ensure the large parking area on the southwest side of his shop was empty. We drove to Five Star Upholstery on Main Street, then turned southeast on Iowa Avenue. As instructed, I drove approximately 3 blocks down South Iowa Avenue to an area where I could turn around, then drive back to Five Star. With the parking lot empty, I was able to pull off the street and park with the motorhome facing the shop area. I missed removing the seat cushions, but next they separated each bench seat into 2 sections. Next, workers removed the couch. Typically the driver's seat is not removed, so we can drive back to where we are waiting, then someone comes to our location and removes the driver's seat. But since we had a pair of lawn chairs to sit on and only had to drive 1.5 miles to our campground, we told them to go ahead and take the driver's seat. Here I am sitting on a lawn chair driving back to our campground. This is what the floor looks like with all the furniture removed. Carol and I have managed to stay busy while waiting for our furniture to be reupholstered. Carol has been sewing a quilt for her youngest daughter. I have been playing on the internet and editing videos. The owner of 5-Star is hoping to reinstall our furniture next Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and then we will leave our campground the day after Thanksgiving. Leaving our campground the day after Thanksgiving gives us a 4-day cushion for getting to Coden, Alabama on December 1st, but if the furniture does not get reinstalled on Wednesday, we could stay in League City until Sunday, if 5-Star will be working Friday and Saturday. I had planned on waiting to release this video until our furniture was reinstalled, but with the Thanksgiving weekend coming and getting many questions about our status, I decided to upload this video today. If you like this video but have not yet subscribed, please do so to be notified of future videos, and as always, feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.